So there was this old fellow who was particularly grizzlied and was of another generation of New York scavengers. And he would always come by during the middle of the day. He was very, even though he looked really tough, he was very gentle soul. And he found the best stuff in New York. Like one time he came by with these two teak chairs that were sublime. And I think he was just really good at finding when people threw things out, and, I guess it was timing. Well, I ended up asking him what his name was at one point. He said his name was W-2, like the form, like the tax form. And he had me on that one. So we had a kind of a regular, routine. He'd come by in the afternoon. And one day he let me in on a secret that one time he was in he was in the West Village, in the meat packing district, and he saw aliens. And he described them to me, what they looked like. They were blue. And it was late at night. There was a little troop of them. And he let me in on that secret, that he was a man who had seen aliens. And I thought about it, over a long period of time. I thought, what would he be talking about? And then I realized he saw Blue Man Group after one of their gigs in the meatpacking district before it was crowded with people. Late at night, they didn't take their makeup off yet. They were looking for a cab, and there was no cab to be seen because it was the meatpacking district. And I put it together that that's what he saw. He saw Blue Man Group, and they didn't say anything to him because they were looking for a cab. They would just be quietly leaving a nightclub. And a man scavenging who doesn't see that many people out, and he sees those guys. And I used to clean up after Blue Man Group at PS 122 before they were known. And it was the job that made me quit that particular cleanup gig, because there was blue, greasy makeup over every possible surface you could imagine. So you could never really get it off anywhere. And then the next night they were back again. There was blue, greasy makeup everywhere. And between them and Diamanda Gallis, it was like a mess. So I had to give up that job and move on to secondhand dealing.